only on camera, only on camera.
What up, Facebook? I told y'all I was gonna do a shout out video, so I'm gonna do that shit. I know I've been saying I was gonna make one since the summer, but I'm gonna really do. You see, I'm doing that shit this time. But before I start doing these shout outs, I'm gonna tell y'all now that this is a fucking shout out video. So don't expect me to be cracking jokes throughout the whole thing, making motherfuckers laugh. Ah, you're funny. Like, no, this ain't gonna be that shit. This is just, cause I said I was gonna do it. But before I get to doing the one from the status or whatever, I gotta shout out my big sister. I love you, Shantea. My best friend, Essence. Can't wait till my godson get here. My ace, Jasmine, and my ride or die, Dontasia. But, I'm gonna do the one from Facebook or whatever. I'm about to just go up the list. It was like 60 likes, so, But, shout out to Taylor, because you ain't shit. Never was, never will be. You just ain't shit, flat out. But that's cool though, don't even think about being something in life. Shout out to Ronnie Karan for starting to hit me up again. You had got fake. Shout out to Bree for shit, you fake right now. Where you been at? But hit me up or whatever. Shout out to True Beauty Remains Inside. I don't know your real name, but you seem real cool. You cute. Shout out to Adana for being cool. We used to be super, super cool when we was freshmen, but now we barely talk, but you still my homie, Shout out to Gabriela Gonzalez, you real cool. Shout out to Donovan, you my nigga, you a funny dude. Shout out to Kendra. Shout out to Aru, Tylisa. Shout out to my nigga Dominique. We go back since like 3rd grade at Fulton. Shout out to Rodney. Yeah, I said your name right, but I ain't seen you in school. Where you been at? Shout out to Alexis Marie Jones. You cute. I don't know you like that. Hit me up. Shout out to Tisha, cause you and me, fuck school, fuck Horizon. We'll blow that. We ain't gonna talk about that, but fuck school. We ain't gonna say that all that. Shout out to Alyssa for being cool, cute freshman. Shout out to my nigga Lachlan from DeVoe and Mr. D'Angelo class. Shout out to Keena for being cool. You super cool. You my homie. You have me weak in class. And the status didn't get 79 likes. It got 59 now. Shout out to Misty. We used to kick it all the time. Be super cool. I remember we was at Kmart and shit. But hit me up so we can start kicking it again. Shout out to Tony and Deja. It's crazy y'all like this around the same time. I knew y'all motherfuckers since I lived on Cottage. Shout out to Tennille. We go back to the Friendly Center days. You my homie, little nigga. Shout out to Treyana. Trying to use a rubber tonight. Hey, Team Durex, Team Lifestyle 1 swag. I wish I had when I flashed that bitch on the camera, but I don't fuck with Durex. Shout out to Erica, to Connie. Shout out to Africa for being cool. You real funny, like your sisters. Shout out to Kashayla. Shout out to my nigga Michael. Me, you, and Tyrone, we gonna kick it or something next week, cause I ain't got shit to do. I only got one exam. Shout out to Kayla. You supposed to be my right hand, man. We barely talk. We gotta fix that shit. Shout out to Denisha for not speaking to me in school. Shout out to Rissa. Yellow girl, not yellow girl. You gotta say yellow girl just like that when you say her name. Shout out to Mariah McKinney. You real cool. I don't know you all personally, but I know your sister, Michaela. Speaking of Michaela, shout out them and Dexter and Vaughn and all them. Shout out to my twin Dora, my twin Jayla. We gotta kick it the next time you in Toledo. I hope I'm like halfway done with this shit. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Shout out to Raven. Shout out to my nigga Devin for liking the Lions. Y'all ass, bro. Maybe next season you'll get smart and hop on the Team Packers. Shout out to Hannah and Haley. Shout out to Erica for not talking to me in school. Diamond for having me week in class. Shout out to Anastasia. Shout out to my nigga Robin Rose Jones. We go back since, what the fuck, Sherman? Hit me up or something, bro. Shout out to Aaron. Super Hot Fire. Psych, that's the wrong number. Shout out to my nigga Eddie for being smart and knowing not to trust nobody with a flip phone. Never ever trust nobody with a flip phone. Shout out to my nigga Khalil. We gonna get to that kicking it like we said. Tyrone. I already did you when I did Michael, but shout out again. Shout out to Savannah. Shout out to Victoria. Shout out to Brandy and our sisters, cause y'all some little cute snow bunnies. Shout out to Nay Pooh for being fake. I think I know why you fake though. It's cause you got a boyfriend right now, but you know it's all good. You still my homie. Shout out to Khadijah for being cool people, having me week in class, studying on shit. Shout out to Tia Ross. Shout out to Tylisa. Shout out to my nigga Dwayne for being cool as fuck, funny. That little B swag. He was spitting that one day. Shout out to Shayla. We go way back. Church and shit. I just said church and custom, same sentence. What the, no. Shout out to Tyson. You a cool nigga, bro. Shout out to Kayla. We gonna kick it. And you always say you hit me up, but never get your texts in. It's sad, cause you live like right around the corner from me. But shout out to Kiera for being a cool female, keeping it real, just being a female that I feel like I could talk to. And my last shout out to London. We go back to fucking DeVoe, but we just recently, like, it seemed like we lost touch or something. But I feel like, you a cool female, I could trust you, tell you shit, but just start hitting me up again. But let me check and make sure this status ain't getting no more likes before I quit. And I don't want motherfuckers complaining and shit, trying to get me to make a whole nother video. This shit be hectic. Nope, that was it. Good luck for everybody liking my status. Hit me up or something. I'm out this bitch.